Hi, I'm Juby and I like to talk about all things creative and share my creativity to connect. It is halfway through the year, halfway through June, so we're at that very midpoint, and I've been thinking about all the projects and all the dreams and all the goals that I had for this year and realised that not that many have been accomplished. Wondering where you are at with your dreams and goals. Tell me in the comments. But I've just been spending a lot of time reflecting on some of the lists that I've had written down, some of the New Year's resolutions and other things that I've written down at different times, and all the massive load of ideas that I've had for this year. And I feel like it's a good time to just rein it all in and choose what is really at the heart of it for me. So I want to talk a little bit about that, but before I do, I want to share a little road trip that I went on, a little weekend vacay that I had. And this does relate to one of my dreams and goals for the year. But if you don't want to watch this little interlude, you can skip. I will put some timestamps down below for you.
A child, a student, a patient is exhibiting valor.
Good morning. Well, actually it's just afternoon, just gone lunchtime. I'm in Taupo and I left this morning from Tamaki Makaurau. I am on a weekend vacay. I am visiting Olivia, who lives down in Palmy, and when I put my coat on this morning, you know how well, I don't know if you know, but when I was younger, now and then I would like find a lost $5 in my pocket from jeans I hadn't worn for a little while. Well, the same thing happened, except it was my sunglasses. I thought I'd lost them. I thought I'd left them somewhere, but they were in the pocket of my jacket. While I'm in Taupo, I thought I would go for a quick walk because it's still a long drive, and being in the car all day is pretty bad on the old body. But this is such a great place to stop midway and have a bit of a break. Hey, Saturday morning now. It was a pretty long trip because of all the rain, and the wet roads weren't very helpful at times. But I'm here. Finally get to spend some time with my daughter Olivia. Here she is. Yay! Hi. So, back from my weekend vacay, and I wanted to share that because one of the dreams and goals that I've had for this year that I want to keep and work harder at, and that is to have adventures with family and friends. Not just visit or phone call, but actually really connect over things that matter and do things together, have experiences. I think it's really important. And it not only helps us connect with family and friends, but it also does help me be a better creator, I think, anyway. But yeah, coming back to what I really want to talk about for this upload, and that is just reaffirming those things that are really important to do. I have, probably like you, got so many, like I said, lists and brainstorms and little bits of paper with drawings on that I want to do, and it's so much, and a lot of them are really good ideas. I mean, you know, some of them aren't. Let's get that. Yeah, some of them aren't, but some of them really are. But I don't have enough time. I just do not have enough time. It's like there's too much to do in the day anyway, just with normal life stuff, and then the creating stuff on top of that. So I have had to really reflect, get to this point in the year and say, wait a second, I just need to do a couple of things. So I've chosen two that I are really authentic to me, that make me feel good and want to keep going on them. One's a very long-term project, which I have shared about before. I will link that. And the other project is more of a mid-term research experimental film project. So yeah, two things. It's crazy because I talk about so many projects, painting and poetry and all the stuff, and I want to do all of that, and I'll still continue making those little things during the day just to help me as a creator. But the high stakes creative projects, the ones that will eventually go out into the public, hopefully, there's just two. And that's at the heart of it. That's all I can do. But I have tried to be super honest with myself and not think of these projects as something that will move me forward in social media or make me more, known or whatever. Like, none of that. Just projects that actually speak to me. I really keep to the idea that there are many stories that we can tell, but we only have time to tell a few. So choose those stories really wisely. And I just wanted to share that with you because I think at this mid-year point, it's really important to come back to who we are as artists and just choose and move forward with intention. Tell me how you feel about being in the middle of this year already, where you're at with your projects, if you've got too many things on and you don't know what to do, or if you've just got one or two things on and you are motivated and you know what you're doing. I want to hear it all. Thank you for being here, and I want to share something with you, a bit more vulnerable with you next week. So I'm kind of thinking about next week's upload a lot. Until then, I will see you next time.